by the way, animation. I think also we spoke about the
crowds,
living pitch and the crowd,
crowds,
especially.
pitch, all the visuals.
But that's visual. Today we're going to talk about gameplay, and you have great news because you brought the actual game with you. I mean, we are going to watch at the game, which is being played at this IGN booth right now. If we can switch to the game, I think we have already switched to it. We see the team management screen, right?
We're in team management. Team management is something. So if you look at what were the community requests on the past, it was fix the keeper. So we are bringing next-gen goalkeepers this year. That we're going to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I've seen that in a few matches I've played. The goalkeepers are drastically changed. We'll get back to that when we launch the game. But tell me something about the changes, because I understood you can give instruction to each individual player, right?
Yeah, team management, it's a complete overhaul this year. It's beyond just changing the user interface in terms of the UI, making more intuitive. This is one of the new features that Paul, the guy, is playing the game and is showing us, that are called player instructions. So with player instructions, it's a new addition where...
So you say, Suarez, don't bite.
You don't get that far, but for each position on the field, you specify how do you want that player to move around on attacking, on defense, on supporting the runs. So basically, you might have the same lineup, same formation, same everything, but you change the player instructions and you can completely change how your team plays. So for those guys that are super avid gamers of career mode, that they really like to dive deep into managing the team, so they can affect completely how the team changes, and they can save up to what we call 6 team sheets.
6 team sheets. So you get. But can you also switch between those different team sheets during the match?
No. So you select the team sheet when you are going into a match, saying, okay, this is my team sheet for a cup game. This is my team sheet for like a not that important league game.
So can you switch it during the pause, the break of the game?
Yeah, going into game, you select what is the team sheet that you want to play with, and then during the match, yes, you can change the instructions, but the team sheet is a concept where so you have all these predefined set of things, so you don't have to be changing that all the time.
That must hurt. Liverpool without Suarez.
Yeah, so
Lambert is not the same, but they still have Sturridge and Sterling. Well, this looks totally different as well. We saw the audience, we saw a great atmosphere.
Yeah,
I think with the English competition, they did all the stadiums, right? All the 20 stadiums.
The Premier League authenticity we have this year is phenomenal. Really, we have the 20 stadiums for the 20 teams that are in the 14-15 season for the Premier League. We were able to go and head scan in all the clubs, so we're going to have more than 200 head scan faces from the Premier League as well. And in addition to that, you can see the AdWords as well. So in this case, okay, you see the FIFA.com, but we have a new technology for AdWords that are for each club on the Premier League as well. New chants, not just on the Premier League, everywhere. We have the Premier League overlay package as well. Visually, the game is really outstanding, and you can see the living pitch.
The living pitch. It changes during the match, but to be clear, that's only visual, right? It doesn't influence the gameplay at all.
It really doesn't make sense to make gameplay changes.
Here we see a goal of who is it? Is that a defender? Goal? Is it Fabregas?
We'll see when he's close by.
That's Fabregas. Yeah, he's a new kid in the team. Spanish. Well, what is he actually? Is he an attacker or a midfielder? I don't know. He plays everywhere.
But he usually plays in several positions. But he looks phenomenal. Look at that. One of the new faces that we have as well.
So this is an early goal. Liverpool is not stressed yet, I think, emotional wise.
Yeah, but I want to remark here of the living pitch. So you see how the pitch starts getting deteriorated over time. This is not a random thing, so we are really tracking every footstep, every slide, the strength of that footstep and slide, so the pitch gets deteriorated like in real life. Like there are many things that really makes the entire experience really immersive, and that's why we call the tagline this year of "Feel the Game," because that's about it. It's feel the game in terms of the experience, the atmosphere, but feel the game in terms of gameplay as well.
There we have it.
Oh.
Did you see? Oh, that's a fault. That might be a penalty kick. But did you see the goalkeeper? I really like that because yellow card for Egger. Well, the goalkeeper was. I have not seen that animation before. I mean, he was diving through the ball. He did not. He wasn't able to catch it actually. There you can see that is new.
Back, but already foul. Yes, for goalkeepers, goalkeeper is something that the community was really asking us for.
And to be honest, yeah, but it was not. I mean, the goalkeepers in FIFA 14, they were like machines, like rockets. They flew to the ball fast pace. It was absolutely not realistic, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's not making every goalkeeper like a Neuer. Like Neuer
I mean,
is a
you would not
keeper.
even be able to play the ball around the goalkeeper, which is a pretty common way to score.
There are many ways, new ways to score as well. So for keepers, so there are three main things. So one of them is reactions. So if you check in the past what we couldn't do, so keeper, once they made the decision, we couldn't change the decision on the fly. So if there was a ball deflection or something, they couldn't react. So right now, if the ball deflects, there is a curve, the keepers can adjust their legs, their arms, so they can react towards every change of situation to try to save the ball. New animation, so all the saves look much more realistic, but like a new AI as well, the AI of the keeper, so they can analyze much better the situation to understand, okay, do I want to catch the ball, do I want to just grab it, do I want to go slow, running, jogging, so many situations where you can now score like a tunnel goals, which is amazing.
Well, this is a goal save as well from Peter Cech. Well, okay, that looks very cool, the goalkeepers. You guys did